us here at Walt Disney World. Today is Thursday, and it is Chris's birthday, so we are going to EPCOT. It's about 9:12. We're once again taking our time this morning, especially with all of the chaos last night. I am just about ready. I'm holding off on doing my lipstick until right before we walk into the park. He is just now getting up and starting to get ready, but we have no rush. Our only time constraint is a dinner reservation at Cellier this evening in the Canada Pavilion. Otherwise, there is supposed to be rain moving in around noon. That will linger probably for the rest of the evening, but we are prepared this time. We're both gonna bring our rain jackets. I will grab my umbrella if I can remember where I put it, and we will stick it out because we are gonna make the most of today. Yesterday was wonky in that the rain didn't really hit until right around the time we were already leaving for the boardwalk, and then it didn't hit again until basically the end of the day. And it soiled the last thing and the one major thing we really wanted to do, but we did get to go on Rock and Roller Coaster, which was something that we had discussed before as something we could both live without, but if we managed it, it would be great. Well, we managed it. It was great. And then the thing we wanted to do is what, but it's fine. I've talked about it enough. EPCOT today, I think, especially if we get there before 11, I'm gonna head us toward some of the stuff in World Showcase. I think we'll go do Remy's Ratatouille Adventure at the very least because even though the park opens at 9, but World Showcase opens at 11, but all of the rides in World Showcase open at 9 with the rest of the park. So you can ride stuff over there, even though the shops and the restaurants aren't quite open yet. So I think I might have us do Remy first to beat some of the lines. And I'm hoping that the rain moving in this afternoon will convince a lot of people just to ditch, and we'll have shorter waits for the rest of the afternoon if we're willing to stick out some of it. I'm excited for today. I know somebody doesn't really, he doesn't hold his birthday in that high a regard, but I want to make sure he has a good birthday because I love him more than the world itself. I will check in as we are getting into the park.
I was selling coffee.
Hello.
We'll do preferred, please.
Well, we're already starting out just a little bit annoyed because the parking attendant apparently did not hear me say preferred parking, but it's fine. We're here, we're parked, there's the spaceship berth. We are going to start by getting some food as soon as we get in, and then we will go from there. And I'm gonna walk through security with my camera in my hand instead of in my bag, because apparently it will set off the thing for a bag check every time. Now we know. Chris got pulled aside again. There's actually nothing in any of that that is an issue. I'm wondering if it's the magnetic snaps on the bag. Showcase currently. I've got some mead, he's got an Irish cream ale, and we're just exploring for now. We are in the queue for Cosmic Rewind. We're boarding group 147, so we'll see what happens there. Our dinner reservation is at 8:05 this evening, and we are currently approaching France. So we'll look around in some of the shops here, I think. In spite of the dreary overcast nature, it is actually a really nice day because it's humid, but it's not ridiculously hot right now. So.
And because of the clouds, there's plenty of wind.
Oh, I do want to get the beignet. So I think I'm going to get in line for this booth. It circles around, so I'm going to try the beignet aux trois fromages.
Beignet with 3 cheese.
It has been hit or miss with people at the festival, so it's become a little bit viral with people going, why would you put cheese on or in a beignet, and does that work? Let's see here. I got the infamous beignet au trois fromage, beignet with 3 cheese. I'm waiting to see if a spot in Les Halles will open up for us to sit down while he go gets his beer. But we're gonna try it and see how it is. So it's kind of loud in here, and I know that, but honestly, which is really good. The people who don't like it, I think it's weird, are wrong. Because the dough isn't that sweet, because Beignets are just fried pastry, but just because it's pastry dough doesn't mean it's sweet. Usually it's the stuff on the pastry that's sweet, so it's not that weird to have a savory version. Case in point, a quiche is a pastry, but it's egg and cheese and ham, usually. Or spinach, if you get, I think quiche Lorraine is the Spanish one, the spinach one. So this is very good. I really like it, and the people who are complaining about it are wrong. We're at Les Halles, had to fight for a table. We'll sit here for a little bit until I finish eating this. Maybe look around the shop that's in here for a little bit. And we need to find the Remy, because we're doing the hide and squeak, and we will move on. Beer braised beef with white cheddar, mashed potatoes from Belgium. Oh man, it's so good. Ooh. I'm so sweaty right there. It's starting to drizzle on us though. The cap on my lens has gone screwy and doesn't want to properly open and shut when I turn the camera on and off now. So now the lens is fogged because of how humid it is. So apologies. We're walking around for a bit now. We have found the French, Brazilian, Moroccan, and American Remy's. We skipped over Japan. We're gonna go back because we really needed the restroom, and we bought several things in Japan, but the map is already falling apart because of the rain and the moisture, and it's shedding bits of paper onto the velour of my skirt, which is hilarious. There we go, that's a little bit better. Chris has just grabbed a fresh beer from the American Pavilion, and I'm just rehydrating with some actual water before I get anything else. But in spite of the occasional like 5-minute rain bursts, it's been pretty okay. It's not been nearly as hot as it could be. It's humid as hell, but it's not terribly hot. So that's what we are grateful for right now. And there's been a nice breeze every now and then. Yeah, we're gonna pop back over to Japan to go find the Remy that is hiding over there and keep walking around. Maybe we'll duck into the American Adventure to go watch that for a little bit and cool off and sit down for a moment.
How dare you?
No, we gotta stop at guest relations. We had a wonderful dinner at Cellier.
Oh shit, it's recording.
Yeah. And in spite of some of the hiccups we had today, which I will talk more about later, we ended off the day very well. And I've been told several times that somebody had a very nice birthday. That was all that mattered today. So we are heading out because the park is technically closed at this point. We're gonna stop at guest relations because I dropped my ears at one point, and when I backtracked to try to find them again, they were already gone. I'm hoping they got scooped up by a cast member and turned in. I suspect they may have also been scooped up by a kid or a parent and just taken. We will see. If they didn't get turned in, it's not a big deal. I would have been more upset if the spiderweb ears had gotten lost. Here's hoping I can find my ears. But after we check with guest relations, we're gonna head back to the resort and relax. So I think tomorrow and the day after will be further more chill than today or yesterday was. So.
In a quarter mile, merge onto Woodpecker Lane.
I just realized I don't know if I ever signed off last night, and it is totally the next morning and I had just woken up. But guest relations was closed last night, so I'm gonna see if I can like send an email or place a phone call or something, but it is just an ear headband. It's not that big of a deal. I can replace it. They're still selling those ears. Not the biggest deal in the world. But yeah, we came back and peeled off our slightly damp clothing and got cozy and just, you know, relaxed until we went to sleep. So, but it is now the next morning, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you know where all the buttons and the links are at this point. If you would like to see more content like this, I have a playlist of both all of this trip plus all of my travel in the cards and the doobly-doo. And I'd like to give a huge thankful shout out to my coven of patrons who continue to be the most pivotal in helping this content be bigger and better every time. If you would like to join their ranks, the link is below and pledges start at $1 a month. Stay tuned for our day in Animal Kingdom, which is definitely totally not the day that I'm recording this outro. And I will see you all again very soon. Keep aiming, my loves. Mwah.
In a quarter mile, merge onto Vista Boulevard.